This is luxury by design. Luxury by design.
Saudi Arabia is a constitutional monarchy where the royal family has power in its political system, and they take over the majority of the kingdom's crucial responsibilities. Moreover, the governing dynasty gets the majority of its profits from large oil deposits discovered 75 years ago, which transformed the country's prosperity and made the House of Saudi the world's wealthiest family. With this, Saudi Arabia's royal family is worth nearly $1.4 trillion, which is 16 times that of the British royal family. Therefore, almost 15,000 members of the royal family reside in fancy palaces. One of them is Mohammed Bin Salman, also known as MBS. He's the 34-year-old heir of King Salman bin Abdulaziz Al Saud. The crown prince has been a prominent figure in international politics. Although the king is not yet dead, it is a widespread rumor that MBS is ruling the country for his father. Prince Mohammed is also famous for his extravagant spending habits. Here's a peek at Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman's luxurious and controversial lifestyle. So hit that like button, subscribe, and ring that notification bell. Number 1. The Crown Prince's $500 million yacht, the Serene. The Serene was first sold to Russian vodka tycoon Yuri Sefler in August 2011 by the Italian shipyard Fincantieri. She was one of the top 10 largest yachts in the world when she was delivered, with a total length of 133.9 meters, or 439 feet and 4 inches, and a beam of 18.5 meters, 60 feet 8 inches. It also features an amazing set of facilities, like 2 helipads, indoor climbing wall, professionally fitted gym, 3 swimming pools, and an underwater observation area with enough capacity for a huge submarine. Then, in the summer of 2014, Bill Gates rented the yacht for $5 million a week. However, while on holiday in the south of France in 2015, Saudi Arabia's Prince Mohammed bin Salman saw the vessel and became interested to acquire it. He immediately bought the mega yacht for nearly $500 million and made its former owner move out the day the contract was signed. On the other hand, MBS was criticized for the acquisition of the Serene, since it was the time when Saudi Arabia is planning to implement its most important economic reform program after many years, which includes drastic cuts to wages and public spending of its government officials to solve the problem on the widening budget shortfall. When Saudi Foreign Minister Adel Al-Jubeir was asked about the purchase of the Serene, he answered that he was not familiar with the cost of yachts. It was also in the news that the Crown Prince would spend several nights on his $500 million yacht, docked in Jeddah, because he feels safer to stay there. Number 2. Prince Mohammed's $300 million Chateau. The purchase of the Chateau Louis XIV in Louvre in Paris by the Saudi prince was only revealed in 2017. According to a story in the New York Times, the newly built chateau was sold to a mysterious buyer in 2015, and although its ownership is concealed under secret firms, advisors to the royal family have confirmed the Saudi prince is the real owner. The New York Times pieced together the story of Chateau Louis XIV through interviews and archives, and it seems like a financial mystery. Even Kim Kardashian made an appearance at the chateau, where she is said to have strongly considered it for her wedding to Kanye West. However, it all leads to Prince Mohammed bin Salman as the real owner of the pricey estate. The Chateau Louis XIV in France was dubbed as the world's most expensive palace, which actually costed the prince more than $300 million. There's a lot of spectacular innovation found in this 17th century chateau. The gold leaf fountains, a sound system, lighting, and air conditioning are all operated by an iPhone. It also has 10 suites, an indoor and outdoor pool, a theater, a wine cellar, and a canal with a translucent underwater chamber. Moreover, the 57-acre property features manicured grounds, massive fountains, and a labyrinth, as well as lavishly appointed interiors with fresco ceilings. Number 3. The acquisition of the $450 million Leonardo Da Vinci portrait. By acting as an unidentified bidder over the phone, Prince Mohammed was able to put the winning bid on Da Vinci's Salvator Mundi, also known as the Savior of the World. It was said that before the auction, the artwork was expected to cost only about $100 million. Salvator Mundi, thought to be the only known Da Vinci artwork, had a complicated past in the 12th century. The artwork was thought to have been drawn by Bernardino Luini, a Da Vinci follower, that sold for about $60 in 1958. Over the years, critics have questioned whether or not the painting is really a Da Vinci. In 2005, it was rediscovered in the United States, revived in 2007, and researched at the Metropolitan Museum of Art and by other researchers the years that followed. It was on display at the National Gallery in London in 2011 as part of the blockbuster exhibition Leonardo Da Vinci, Painter at the Court of Milan. Dmitry Rybolovlev, a Russian businessman, later bought the painting from a Swiss art dealer, and Rybolovlev's family trust later sold it at Christie's in 2017, after a telephone bidding war between two unnamed bidders, one of whom was later discovered to be Prince Bader. The bidding price soon jumped to $450 million. However, it was Saudi Prince Mohammed Bin Salman who paid an eye-watering $450 million for it in 2017. The purchase was reportedly made on behalf of Abu Dhabi's Department of Culture and Tourism, although it has since been said that he was a stand-in bidder for his near-in ally and Saudi Arabian Crown Prince Mohammed Bin Salman. In September 2018, the Salvator Mundi was scheduled to go on display at a Middle East branch of Paris's Louvre Museum, yet the opening was delayed only weeks before the planned unveiling, and it has not since been rescheduled. The painting's actual location is unknown, but a June 2019 report said it was being stored on Prince Bin Salman's luxury yacht, the Serene, while waiting for the construction of a cultural center in Al Ula, and an October 2019 report claimed it was being stored in Switzerland. Number 4. Prince Mohammed Bin Salman still wants to buy Manchester United. According to recent sources, Salman is still interested in purchasing the Manchester United, despite having had a bid of about £3.5 billion and was just refused in 2019. This could have been a big return on the business, since the Glazers only paid £790 million for taking over Manchester United in May 2005. The possibility of a United takeover comes as Saudi Arabia faces intense foreign criticism over the death of Jamal Khashoggi after he was seen entering the Saudi Arabian consulate in Istanbul. The writer, a critic of the Crown Prince, mysteriously vanished. Manchester United has been silent on the merger rumors, and there is no suggestion that the Glazers will sell the 20-time English champions anytime soon. Number 5. The plan of a $400 billion megacity on a huge 10,200 square mile site along the Red Sea. This megacity will be known as the Neom, which will be 7 times the size of London and will be powered entirely by renewable energy. It would develop into a cross-border city with its own economic zone and rules that are more liberal than the rest of Saudi Arabia. MBS expects that this city will be able to replace Hollywood as the world's entertainment center and will be surpassing Silicon Valley in terms of technology. Flying taxis, cloud seeding to make it rain, and a massive artificial moon to light up at night are all included in the proposals. Moreover, robot maids will be installed in homes, and scientists will work in the city to create genetic modifications that will improve humans. Lastly, glow-in-the-dark sand will be all over the beaches, and a Jurassic Park-style robot dinosaur theme park is expected to be opened there. Crown Prince Mohammed Bin Salman still maintains a rather private personal life, despite his father and enormous riches. Last 2008, he married Sarah bin Mashur, also known as the Barbie Princess, and had 4 children with her. He stresses that he wants his wife and children to live a simple life, free of political pressure and publicity. But that won't last forever, since he is the Crown Prince and the soon-to-be official leader of Saudi Arabia. So what are your thoughts about the Crown Prince, his expenditures, and his lifestyle? Be sure to leave your comments down below. And as always, you know the drill. Thumbs up, share, subscribe, and notification bell for future luxurious videos. Until next time.